I wanted to take a little bit of time and talk about an issue that came up the first time I offered a MOOC, and that's why is there no certification in this course. A lot of MOOCs offer certification, but this one doesn't. So I wanted to take a little bit of time and just talk to why I made this decision and why I think this decision is the best one for this particular course. So to begin with, I teach public speaking here on the UW campus every 10 weeks. I start a new class. We're on a quota system. And that obviously I've got certification in. That's grading. That's sort of the ultimate certification. And that is a really important thing to me because I want to make sure that I'm being very fair, equitable, and transparent when it comes to allocating grades, because I want to be able to say what you did is what you earned. What you got is what you earned. So this is tremendously important. But in order to get to that level of certification in a live public speaking class, I need to radically reduce options on individual speeches. So in the persuasive speech, I got to really limit what can be done in a persuasive speech because I'm holding each and every one of those students, and in my classes here, these are large lectures, so 200 students. I'm holding all these students to the same standard because that's fair, and that's how I can feel comfortable in that certification. Now, that's kind of what has to happen in a live course. Well, that same concern with certification would be hugely limiting in this online course. So in the design of this course, one of the things that I came across was, I very much want people to record and post speeches. I think that's an invaluable way of getting better at public speaking, and getting feedback from people around the world is unprecedented in its opportunity. So it's great, but that's what a peer review system, sometimes people can get that access to that video, sometimes not. We've got really good civil comments that I'm so proud that the online discussion forums do that, and the peer review system does that. But I can't certify all of that. There's just no way for me to do that. This is not sort of a computer science class. Computer science class, you can take an exam, and tens of thousands of people can take that exam, and it can be graded immediately. It can be machine graded. We don't have that in public speaking. Thank goodness, there's no computer that grades speeches. This ultimate human activity, there's no computer that grades speeches. We've got this peer review system, which is wonderful, but it doesn't allow for certification in the same way. And actually, avoiding certification is a good thing. It has tremendous benefits for this class in this format. So, as I mentioned, one of the concerns in a live class is I've got to limit options. I don't have to do that here. Because in the informative speech, if you want to do a topic and post a 5-minute informative speech on some small topic, that's fine. That serves as a great way to practice those skills. If you want to take those same skills, somebody else wants to take those same skills and do a 10-minute presentation on a complex matter of astrophysics, that's fine too. I can't have that type of variation in a live class where I've got grading. I can encourage that type of wonderful variation in this online space. And it's better, this flexibility is better suited to this online audience. So one of the things that was interesting when I've started running this class is how many people from around the globe already have MAs, BAs, PhDs in many cases. So this is a class that allows people to come to this class, get resources for speeches that they're working on for their job. And they can take this material and go take that into the job. We'll never see that presentation. But if that presentation's better by virtue of the fact that they had access to this material, that is a huge success in my book. So my goal in crafting this course was not to craft a course that could be certified and distribute certification. If it was, this course would be radically different, and it would not offer anywhere near the flexibility in terms of instruction and participation. My goal in this course was to make something that was useful to and usable by as many people as possible. And so in that sense, I've tried to build as much as I can to help you and provide basic skills, but then you can take and apply to whatever you're doing that I may never see. But if it's better, then that's a success. Because I really have come to MOOCs not as necessarily an advocate for online learning, but as an advocate for my subject matter, for public speaking. I believe so deeply in it. And I teach at a public university, and I take that mission very seriously. And so I see this broadcasting, this educational broadcasting with interactive elements as a way to advance the University of Washington's mission to preserve, advance, and disseminate knowledge. And that's what my goal is to send this out so that people can take it, use it, abuse it, or ignore it, however they want. But all of those benefits only accrue if I avoid the problems of certification.